Teach our history.
Fill in the blanks. When I was in year 8, I was taught about the slave trade, and my teacher started the lesson by proclaiming that slavery has nothing to do with race. And I remember feeling so angry, and I wanted to say something, but I didn't have the language to say it. I knew in my gut I was wrong, but I was just speechless. I remember my mouth going dry. After that, I decided I'm not going to take GCSE history.
Education is extremely powerful. These years are when basically you become the person that you're going to be in the future.
I would describe colonialism as a country having partial or even total control over a country and then going on to further exploit them economically.
In the case of the British Empire, colonialism was enacted via the transportation of goods and labour from the majority of the global south, which included Africa and South America.
And it's like a parasitic kind of relationship because it's exploitation. So the country that you're stealing from isn't gaining anything at all from this relationship.
Throughout GCSE history, primary school, secondary school, I didn't feel like I was being represented.
I genuinely thought the ancient Egyptians were white for upwards of 5 years. It's embarrassing.
Decolonizing is about kind of challenging the power structures that we live in.
Highlighting the way in which history and stories that come from history are framed.
Our curriculum limits the expectations and the aspirations that Black students have.
There's less Black people taking history A-level, and so there's less Black people doing history degrees, and that means a self-perpetuating cycle. So the knowledge produced will always be produced by white men.
What we learn is the victor story, and decolonizing means identifying that we are learning a story.
And how do we combat that? How do we interrogate that in our curriculum?
There's no point having tokenistic things like Black History Month when there's not actually a real commitment to ensuring that in every single facet of education, our stories are being told and making sure that our narratives are being included.
The National History Curriculum is meant to teach us,
quote,
how people's lives
has shaped this nation
and how Britain has influenced
and been influenced by the wider world.
Why aren't we taught about colonialism?
We believe that all young people should have to learn about their nation's history.
The goal of our campaign is
to introduce a compulsory Key Stage 3 history module
on British colonial history.
Just as every student in Germany has to learn about the Holocaust,
so too should every British student understand
Britain's role in colonialism and slavery.
By excluding colonial history, we have failed to teach
the underlying foundations of our society.
Teach our history.
Fill in the blanks.